Lighting is an effective way to convey emotion. In this video, I'll give you behind-the-scenes insight into how we achieved a high-key look for a quirky short film, so stay tuned. Welcome to How to Become a Film Director. My name is John Holser, and I'm here to help you develop serious directing chops, one professional grade tip at a time. Booyah! While working on the short film Breakfast of Champions, director David Bunce brought me in as a production coach and to help develop a lighting plan. At this point, we had established our frame for the wide shot in the kitchen, and we'd identified where we would hide the lights. I've got probably, what would you say, 18 to 2 feet from the ceiling?
Yep.
I also introduced David to the term high-key lighting, and I helped him understand what the challenge is of this high-key setup might be. This is neutral gray.
Yeah.
So what we want to do for anything, for high-key, we don't want even our shadows to fall under this for the most part.
Gotcha.
So what I want to do is I want to try to make sure that these cabinets, I want to get enough light on these cabinets so that they're up, you know, if this is 50% and white is 100%, we want these cabinets probably to be 80-ish%. You know, so everything is nice and high-key lighting is what you're describing. So what is high-key lighting? Here's a quick explanation. Light can be measured in many ways. For this explanation, I'll use percentage of white. Pure white is obviously 100% white, and pure black is 0% white. Everything in the middle is a form of gray. A lighting setup is considered high-key if the image is mostly made up of gray tones of at least 50% or higher. Notice, in this photo of the kids, we have almost no shadows, and the few we do have are mostly middle gray. Now this is a low-key image. The majority of the shot is made up of mid to dark tones. How about this shot? Is it high-key, low-key, or mid-key? I'd call it low-key or mid-key. Either's fine, because this is not about creating limitations. It's about communicating direction, and it's a great way to begin defining your lighting setup. Okay, so we knew we wanted all high-key lighting. John Romeo, the DP, wanted to shoot at an ISO of 320. He wanted the image to be super clean. We needed the aperture to be at least 5.6 because we were staging the actors deep and wanted them to be in focus at all times. So I drew up a lighting diagram guided by these criteria. We wanted high-key lighting, an ISO of 320, and an f-stop of 5.6. So that was the plan. We'd done a location scout, and using photometrics, I figured out what lights were needed and where they needed to go. I thought that I'd thought of everything, except I didn't plan for the darkest summer day ever. So we're going to get showers most of the day today, so I don't...
You know, it's so dark. It's become a problem with this window. Do we have any curtains of any kind that could go in this window to cover part of it? And ideally curtains that would match and actually do both windows.
Here's the problem. The windows are large elements in the frame, and we had envisioned them being overexposed and thus 100% white, like they are in this photo. But to achieve this, we'd need to bump the ISO setting way up to 1600 or even 3200. Even with that, we'd need to have the aperture set to f2.8. The shot would be grainy, and the background actors would be out of focus. This is unacceptable. So what's a gaffer to do? So this is hopefully our solution to the fact that we have no sunlight outside. A blown out window is white. So what I'm hoping is that this will dry, and it should, and this will look white because we're going to light it, and it will look like a blown out window because we have totally dark skies. So a little bit of squeegee, a little bit of water, a little bit of squeegee, and enough light on it, and it should be out of focus and work. So let's hope.
We're going to rehearse in the basement.
Once we had the windows squeegeed and gelled, we went back to our lighting plan and finished rigging our lights. Here's the final image. As you can see, the windows look good, the image is clean, the lighting is high key, and our background actor is in focus.
Scene 2B, stairs, take 4.
These days, film and video production opportunities are abundant for directors and cinematographers who know their stuff. If you'd like to learn more about how you can begin a career, create more opportunities, or just how to make your next film your best film, click here right now. And don't forget to like and subscribe. While working on the short film Breakfast of Champions, director David Brunts,
My hand here, right? You can see it here, right?
Yes.
Can you see it here?
Yes.
Really?
Chicka chicka boom, chicka chicka boom, hoo-yah! All right, here we go. We're still f***ing backwards. Let me try it once. Hey guys, John, I can't do it. It's backwards.